Hey everybody, it's Safi and Marco Dish Out on Movies, the only movie review show on YouTube to review movies in terms of food. It's just Marco here once again, and I am here today to continue my Treehouse of Horror rankings. There was no way in hell I was going to do all of them in one video, regardless of how I've been feeling. But I just thought it would be good also to break it up into parts in terms of having a video a day is like a difficult thing to do already. And so this just kind of makes it easier. And so let's get started in the D tier of the Treehouse of Horror stories or segments, episodes. I call them episodes, so I hope no one finds that confusing, because I know all of them are like segments and prologues, etc. So 86 is The Island of Dr. Hibbert. This is one that surprisingly a lot of people really like, but I think it's one of those roleplay aesthetic episodes where, again, it's just like it's all about seeing all the Simpsons as animal-human hybrids. That's what it's all about. And it didn't really feel like a horror episode either. Number 85 was episode 666 Prologue. This was a mediocre parody of The Omen. Not really that great, not really that bad, but just kind of meh. Number 84 was The Telltale Bart. This was the polar opposite of the Raven episode in terms of quality. Very disappointing and kind of like a WTF episode. When I heard Telltale, I thought about the Telltale video games, and so I was kind of confused at first. And then I was like, oh yeah, the Telltale Heart. But yeah, nah. Number 83 is Barty. This was weird. That's all I have to say. Number 82 is Fall of the House of Monty. I literally watched this episode a few hours ago, and I can't remember anything about it. Number 81 is Nightmare on Elm Tree. Instead of doing a sequel to the classic episode with groundskeeper Willie as Freddy Krueger, they decided to do this kind of generic tree monster episode, and I really wasn't a fan. Number 80 is Heaven Swipes Right. I thought this was a great concept. I thought there were a couple of good jokes in the episode, but I thought that it was kind of mediocre overall. Like, basically, it's another aesthetic roleplay episode, too, where it's like Homer in all these different bodies, etc. You know, Safi really wanted me to watch Heaven Can Wait. She bought me the DVD from Goodwill. She's like, Marco, you've got to watch this movie. And I'm like, okay. And that was like a couple of years ago, and I still haven't watched it. So, you know, maybe I should actually watch that one of these days. Number 79 is Death Tome Me, or Death Tome. This was another roleplay episode, all the Simpsons characters in anime style. However, I would say that, like, it was a good idea in terms of anime Simpsons. Again, a lot of the later episodes are there's a strong focus on concept over substance. Number 78 is King Homer. This is one that I know that everyone loves, but I'm not really that much of a fan of. I don't really find it very funny. And honestly, though, it's better than all the ones that I put below it. So, you know. Number 77 is B.I. Bartificial Intelligence, I think is the name of the episode. This is another one that I can't remember at all. Number 76 is Boon Joon-ho's This Side of Parasite. This wasn't that clever of a parody of Parasite. However, I did really like the one line in the episode where they critiqued the movie. But overall, it was kind of a waste. Not a horror episode either. Number 75 is Not It. This one, get ready for it, guys. I think that this one overstayed its welcome. It would have been good if it was a 5-minute thing, but it's 20 whole minutes for this one story, and it feels very stretched out. Number 74 is The Raven. I appreciate this episode, but I don't find it that good. I feel like there needed to be more to it. However, I did really like the acting from the actor who plays Homer. And, yeah. Number 73 is Attack of the 50-Foot Eyesores. This one is bad, but it's not that bad, if that makes any sense. Number 72 is The Genesis Tub. This is not a horror episode either. And finally, 71 is Freaks No Geeks. I like the classic horror movie feel that this episode has going for it. I also think it's the best Moe-centric episode, but overall, it's definitely like a D-tier episode. So anyways, see you for next part.